Associate Professor Kevin Lynch of the Center for Urban and Regional Studies of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. He has been entitled with degrees from Yale University, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, and MIT. Professor Lynch has accordingly read a lot of books and is unquestionably smart. His innovative theories, published in 7 books set with delicate typography, and dozens of articles with crackerjack diagrams, have transformed the lives and visual environments of people in cities from Boston to Buenos Aires.
Looking at cities can give us special pleasure. Like a piece of architecture, the city is a construction of vast scale, perceived only in the course of long spans of time. At every instant, there is more than the eye can see and more than the ear can hear. Every commoner has had long associations with some part of his city, and his image is soaked in memories and meanings. A clear image enables one to move about easily and quickly to find a friend's house, a policeman, or a button store. It also gives its possessor an important sense of emotional security and intensity of human experience. To understand the role of environmental images in our own urban lives, this film will consider the visual quality of central Los Angeles, the core of a metropolis.
I am the Shallow Joe. Whenever riding, you smell away playful beer.
These visual qualities can conveniently be classified into 5 types of elements, paths of elements, edges into 5 types, nodes of elements, districts, and landmarks. Paths are the channels along which the observer customarily, occasionally, or potentially moves. A huge number of paths may be seen as a total network when repeating relationships are regular and predictable. The Los Angeles grid is a good example. Edges are the linear elements not used or considered as paths. They're breaks in continuity. Figueroa and Sunset and Los Angeles and Olympic streets are usually thought of as the edges of the Los Angeles Central Business District. Amusingly, they were stronger in this respect than the Hollywood and Harbor freeways, which can also be thought of as a major boundary. Yet dwellers walk over the Hollywood freeway as if it did not exist. Districts are the medium to large sections of the city, which the observer mentally enters inside of, and which are recognizable as having some common identifying character. Bunker Hill in Los Angeles is an example of a district of fairly strong historic character. Nodes are the conceptual anchor points in our cities. They are junctions, a convergence of paths, and moments of shift from one structure to another, and are related to the concept of the journey. Olvera Street and its associated plaza is a choice example. Landmarks are another type of point reference, but in this case, the observer does not enter within them. They are external. The peak of the Los Angeles City Hall is a landmark that is unexampled against the background of the entire city.
Chewing you, divorce, losing I am, testy, or homoerotic.
The image of a given physical reality may occasionally shift its type with different circumstances of viewing. Take this traffic island. The curb is clearly an edge into the abyss that surrounds it. Yet, it defines the island as both a node and a district. The utility box is a landmark to the insects that inhabit the traffic island. The sidewalks and cracks in the concrete are paths for the insects that inhabit the traffic island. Ants are by and large ignorant of their city's imageability. While from afar, their cities seem distinctly homogeneous. Paths, nodes, districts, edges, nodes, landmarks also define them. Furthermore, Ants are not Roman Catholic. They do not believe in the miraculous doctrine of transubstantiation. Ants are predominantly Episcopalian, having evolved from simpler Protestant larvae. For the city is not built for one person, but for great numbers of people of widely varying backgrounds, temperaments, classes, and creeds. To heighten the imageability of the urban environment is to facilitate its visual identification and structuring. The designer must therefore need a city richly provided with paths, edges, landmarks, nodes, and districts. Så sarpen de skal mile bedazin. Og jeg snubber I det. Skrapsmer of weekend, but was weekend some medicine. See the awful no food, no such down, locked up.